Bryce Harper is one of the most hated players in all of baseball, and ever since he was a teenager, he's been a target of non-stop criticism due to his playstyle and personality. So despite being a 2-time MVP and 7-time All-Star, his achievements are often overshadowed by his reputation. However, what a lot of people don't realize is that Bryce Harper is the most misunderstood player in baseball, and according to the people around him, he's not the villain that everyone makes him out to be. So to really understand his story, we need to go back to 1992, when a young Bryce Harper was born. He started playing baseball when he was only 3 years old, and by the time he was 10, he was already traveling around the country playing up to 120 games every single year. However, it wasn't until he made it to high school that he really started drawing attention. By the end of his sophomore year, he was hitting .626 with 14 home runs, which easily made him one of the best high schoolers in the nation. So when he was just 16 years old, he was featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated as the chosen one, which was both the best and the worst thing that ever happened to Bryce Harper. Following the release of that article, he decided to skip the rest of high school and go straight to college, a decision that would be heavily criticized by the media, which is understandable considering he was still so young. On the other hand, his high school coach thought it was a great idea, saying that nobody would pitch to him in high school. But despite this, other people did not agree, and one sports writer said the following: "Harper and his family are in a rush to become famous, rather than assuring Bryce somewhat of a future." So all of a sudden, he had enormous pressure to perform at a high level, and every single mistake he made would be seen by the entire country. But according to his father, all he needed to do was stay focused.
As long as he just keeps the love for the game, I think the pressure will just, it'll be there, but I don't think it'll affect him. He'll just...
During his first season in college, Harper dominated the same way he did in high school, hitting .442 with 29 home runs. And not to mention, he was also throwing up to 96 miles an hour on the mound. So despite all the criticism, he pretty much proved everyone wrong. And even his head coach said this: "I expected him to have success, but I never saw this